Hello, hello, hello. This is Rex Red, and I am back with an exciting tutorial. This is a Daz Studio tutorial. And I have this awesome set here. We're going to see what we can do with it. Boy, that came in there quick. And why? Oh, there, it's pink now. What we're going to try to do, okay, this is from the front. So what I'm going to do is take this neon little bar here, and we're going to rotate it around like this, because this is where I want my guys to be, here. Now this way, right, like this. And then we're going to go like this, Z. That's too much. And X. And there it is. Now what I've got to do is I've got to cut off this wall here. How am I going to fix this? Because this wall's in the way. Or is it? Come up and come down. Okay. All right. Now we got all these cameras in here. I don't need them, I don't think. Camera group. Bye-bye. Okay, because we're going to use my camera that I have here. Now, what if I come this way a little bit? Just wondering what angle. Okay, I think this way is better. Okay. And, all right. Let's save this as, this is going to be called... okay, save. Pink Paradise. Pink Paradise, of course. What else would it be? Pink Book. Pink Paradise. Accept. Okay, now let's go back to the front here. Now, what I'm thinking about is, let's take a look at this building here and see what we have here. Okay. All right. Now, what if... Okay, what is this, a wall here? Wall. What if I just hide this wall? Hide it. Okay. And then what if we take our environment and just take scene only? Okay. So there's no outside lights here. And then we can possibly get this back further. And in a little bit. We don't have our wall in the way. And we turn this a little bit like this. And like that. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Alright, that's good. And then this. Alright. And maybe like this and up. So we can see up the stairs a little bit. Okay. And There. Save this. Now let's create a camera. New camera from the perspective view. Accept. Save this. Let's look through the camera for a moment and lock it. Object. Lock. Selected node. Something looks weird here in this whole perspective here. The steps look small. The banisters look way up in the air. The only way I'm going to tell how weird this really is to put some figures in here. Okay, so and see what size they are. Because I would think they're pretty big, which means these are really narrow steps, and they're very, very tiny little steps, okay? And our characters are going to be really, really, really big. Okay, which is kind of weird. It might be an illusion how big the steps look. So I'm going to have them both sitting here at the bottom with holding hands, okay? That's the main idea, but I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. Okay, so. All right. So what we're going to do here is put a figure in here, and this is going to be a white guy and a black guy. Okay. So we're going to find the black guy first. Maybe I don't know which one first. I know which ones I want to use. I do. Maybe I went by him. Let's see. Let's call it 8.1 because they're both 8.1 figures. That'll narrow it down a lot. Okay. I went out to see the fireworks tonight. They were very nice. I didn't like the idea of being rained on with like lead paper products, kind of weird lead stuff. Yeah, so I went home as soon as I got home. I took a shower to get, and so I don't know, it's kind of tiny little particles. They were blowing off right over our head. Okay, where are these guys now? Let's see if we can find them. Okay, they're hiding. Okay, figures. Okay, I think maybe if okay, there's one of them. There's Bruce. Let's bring Bruce in. And now, gotta, okay, he's gonna come in kinda naked. And so we're gonna turn this off. He might be buried in the stairs, which could be kinda clothing him a little bit. We're gonna find out. He could be really tall too, like, cause I mean, here's the banister way up here. So, but then the stairs look teeny, teensy, tiny. So this hallway doesn't make sense to my head. Okay. So we'll see what happens. Okay, they're gonna put him in here soon. I think he's going to be really large, but okay. Bruce is supposed to be in the scene, but he's not. So this is very strange. Okay, let's let's select Bruce and put some underwear on him. Let's see if I can find something real quick for him. 8-1. How about these things? They'll work. Okay, put them on Bruce. Now where in the heck is Bruce? Okay, so now I can... Alright, let's push this in. Okay, edit, undo. I knew something was weird here. Okay, now let's go to our neon corridor bar here. And why are these is this banister so high? Alright, well, okay, I think it's still gonna work. So we gotta move our camera in. So now edit, object, lock, unlock. Okay, let's move our camera in. So we're here in the scene. And okay, there's Bruce. And he's got some shorts on. And now let's find our other guy. Other guy. Where is he? Let's go back to figures. And we're going to find him. Hans Kent. For Genesis 8-1 female. Alright. Michael. Necromancer. Pablo. Trayvon. It's not him. I don't think. It could be Trayvon. I just bought him, so I don't know who he is yet. Let's see. Could be Trayvon. Cola. It's not Hans. Oh, there he is. Conrad. So let's bring Conrad in. Yeah. Conrad and don't know why I'm so... Let's go here. Let me find my yellow, my orange. Okay, let's bring this up here. Orange. Put that up here. Go full screen. That just totally, okay, let's see, what about this now? When I bring this back. Okay, we got Conrad coming in. I am trying not to eat. I have been doing good on my diet. Losing lots of weight, losing my belly, and getting stronger, stronger. Getting stronger and losing weight. That's a good combination for a human person. Come on, bring Conrad in. Okay, there's Conrad's in here now. And it looks like Conrad's shorter than Bruce. Yeah, Conrad's shorter than Bruce. Alright, I need like a spotlight or something in here. Create. So let's put some pants on Conrad as well for now. Don't know what they're going to be dressed in. So, but they've got to be dressed in something. I thought I saw some pants down here. Okay, we got Conrad selected. Once we put some pants on him, we can... Let's... Oh, we didn't need that. Let's... Okay. Conrad's pants can be different color. Cheerleading squads for male materials. Let's do his pants as blue. Okay. Now, let's create a new spotlight. Okay, and let's look through the spotlight. And we're going to lift this up now. And we're going to move it out. And there's our guys. And we're going to point it down. It's about where they're going to be. And we're going to... Why in the hell is that banister so high? Okay, and then we're going to give it some juice, spotlight. And it's going to be 9. Okay, and I think we're going to go with a pink color here. Not quite that pink. Maybe this pink. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe... Yeah, we'll see. We'll leave it like that now. Okay, Conrad. Alright, Conrad. We're going to go height for Conrad and make him a little taller. Height. And then we're going to go to texture shaded mode and give Conrad some height so he's not so short. Okay, and then while we're here, okay, now we're going to move in on these guys a little bit. Okay, and let's separate them off so we can see them. Bruce, height, X translate, and Conrad is going to be here, X translate, and now Bruce looks a little bit kind of hardcore, so we're gonna just kind of soften his features a little bit. That's one way to do it. Okay, and another way to do it is to take his body. Okay, that just brought him down. So, Bruce. So we're going to go to Conrad now and bring his height back a little bit like that. Okay, so they both kind of look normal instead of Bruce looked kind of a little bit hardcore. It's all I can think of right now is hardcore. So now let's find a city, some poses for them. Okay, something romantic with them sitting. 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 I think I know kind of what I want, but we'll see. Okay. Let's see. C. Okay. Come on. Okay, what I need. Okay, we're just gonna keep looking, 'cause I'll see it. I'll know it when I see it. I think I. Okay, we're getting. Okay. Some of my together poses here. I really depend on, like, okay, this is it. Significant other. Alright, let's try this for Bruce. And this one for Conrad. What do we try again? Okay. Now let's, okay, I assume this is, so what we need to do is grab this neon bar here. Alright, what we're going to do is move Conrad and Bruce together. Conrad, you come over here. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to take our neon bar here. We're going to translate it Z. Okay. Oh, my thing is light isn't doing too well here. Let's see. Let's go over here. I got a little bit of a filter. Okay, chroma. Yeah, I think that's better. Better. I think. Okay, so we're coming back here. Now we're going to move our stairs in like this and down. Y like that. And then okay. And over. And I'm going to move this like this. Okay. Now let's go to Iray and see what this looks like. Is it going to work or what? Kinda. Arc Fury! Angus must be here. Happy 4th of July, buddy! Yes, it's got late night vibes. Oh, well, thank you. Very nice. I never thought about my commenting voice, but that's very kind of you. So let's, thank you, Arc Fury. How sweet. I'm glad that my voice is comforting. So let's see what we've got here with these guys. Okay, now there's a problem here. This guy's, okay, I'm looking at, this is my spotlight that I'm looking through, so that's not good. We got to go to the camera. And I just brought the spotlight up like really close. And now this guy's arm is going through the back here. So let's see if we can fix this. Texture shaded. Bend. Front, back. Twist. Twist. And front, back again. And bend. And bend. Okay. We'll have to bend his fingers. Okay. Now what? Okay, that's the light. Okay, so we're going to bring this light out some. Okay, and then we're going to bring it over, I guess. And in. Let's see, and they're gone. Oh yeah, there was some people here, and they left. Oh, yeah. So let's see what we got here now. Let's see what this looks like in Iray. All right, maybe it's because they don't have any hair, you know. We got to give them some hair. So, I'm wondering what poses. Okay, let's give Connor this pose. See what happens to Connor. Okay, Y translate. Okay. And Z translate. Okay. That's not working. All right, let's undo that. Let's okay. Let's go here. Sitting. Sitting. Okay. This is Michael 4. Okay. What if we give, okay, I think I'm going to go edit, undo Z, undo Z, undo significant other. Okay. We got them back here like this. And, let's, okay, let's take the spotlight here and hide it. Display, visible in viewport. Off. Alright, now we can actually work with these guys a little bit. Alright, let's let's work with their poses. Okay, I don't mind them looking up if I have the camera out enough. It'll look like they're, but I'd kind of like to look up the stairs so we can see. Which means they gotta look down. Okay. See how that banister? It's like, what is that banister? Is that supposed to be the whole like scale of this hallway is like really wrong. The banister should be, the stairs need to be larger, okay? Like a lot larger. All right, so I don't know. And they look weird here, like because of the banister. So, I'm just wondering if I were to take and turn those things off, if it might look normal. You know, it's like, who's going to reach up and grab those things to... You have to hoist yourself up the stairs. You'd think the banister would be somewhere about here, you know, because just of the size and scale of things. So something's not right, you know. And a giant who would be big enough to use those banisters would be so big they would only fit one person through, and then the steps would be too small for their feet. So figure it out, people. I don't know. And then this door handle, you know, there might be, you know, some kind of thing that says scale this, you know, scale your figures to a certain size to fit this. Because usually that's not, this isn't, I like have never seen this before. I've never seen something that's not been built. It could be, or it could be just, no, I don't think so. I don't think it is. It could be just, you know, some buildings were built with like back stairwells that were, you know, that just aren't built. And so this is to hoist yourself up, you know, just to, I don't know, because the door here looks about right. If they were to stand up, it looks about right. So, okay, now, all right, let's give them some hair. No, actually, I don't want to give them hair until they, I get their poses right. Now, I'd like him to be closer to him. So, but I don't know if I fix that. All right, let's first of all, let's upper neck twist and side to side. Okay, there's one. And all right, we're going to do it so they have all right, and he's got to twist this a little bit this way. All right, now that's a little better. Now let's take his okay, let's say our camera's going to be here. Okay, in a little bit more. All right, and save this. Okay, and I think his head's got to twist a little more so he's looking at the camera. And up. All right, there. Now we're gonna put this arm over. Okay, texture shaded. We're gonna bend it. Front, back. Bend it. This up, bend. Twist. Okay. And now I've got to take my camera and lock the camera. Am I selected the camera? Okay, edit. Object. Lock. All right. Yeah, I think he should be closer, but the thing is that if I move him closer, he's not going to fit under his arm. You know what I'm saying? So that's a kind of a problem, okay? Because, you know, they're both about the same height, and his arm is going to then be way, way up in the air and look kind of unnatural. Let's see what happens when we try to move him. We're going to have to bend him. Okay, what I could do is make him a little bit shorter, okay? Because, okay, we'll make Conrad a little bit shorter. Height. Because I agree, it looks like, you're right, Arc Fury. It looks like he's kind of yanking him, and like he's unwilling in a way. And he okay. And it shouldn't be like that. So height. Gotta go to the top here. If we make him a little shorter, then I can put this arm behind. I can twist him. Okay, so let's take and now take his whole body. Let's get rid of the height. Okay, that should be enough height now. And now I can rotate him. What, X? No. Rotate him. No, not that way. Z. Like this. Then up. And over. Okay. And all right. And that brought them closer. And now his arm has got to go in behind. Let's just turn off this room for now so I can get their poses right. So we'll just turn all this off. Okay, now let's come in behind them. and see if I can, okay, Control L, let's brighten them up a little bit. Okay, so this arm here, right collar's got to go back. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work here. Let's see. Okay, okay, front, back. Let's bring it back as far as we can. Now, left, right shoulder bend. Front, back. There we go. And twist this. The human body is so amazing. Bend this. And I'd like it to be his hand to be seen from the front, so it's going to be kind of bend. It's going to be kind of difficult to do this, but twist. And then bend. And bend. There we go. That kind of works. You know, let's see. All right. Now the hand. Bend. And okay, this isn't quite working. So bent a little too much. So we're gonna bend this out. I'll bend it in. Okay, I don't know that this is working or not. Let's see. Twist. Bend. Okay, now my turn my light down a little bit. Okay, okay. Bend. And now they don't even have like clothes on yet. Bend. Okay, I moved him or something. Bend. Okay, that kind of works. But this, that, like this, like this. All right. Let's take this. And this little piece on the end. Okay, and let's move this over some. This finger. Okay. Now that sort of works. Now let's see. Yeah, their eyes are almost okay. Now his eyes are open too wide. It is really amazing. It's amazing how the body, okay, now this hand, okay, now their legs are all screwed up. So, bend this down, side to side. And this one, and down. Okay. And now this hand. Okay, let's click that and then twist. And bend. And this is really difficult to get right. So we're going to bend it in. Okay, it's not working. Something's locked. And okay, what did I do wrong here? Unpin selected. Let's see if that works. It won't let me move his arm. Okay, how about this part? Okay, something's wrong. Okay, edit. Bend. Okay, that kind of works, but his arm isn't in enough. Bend. What is wrong? Why won't it let me? Oh, this is locked. They're all locked. Okay, somehow I must have locked. Oh, I locked his arm instead of. Okay, let's unlock everything. Connor. Edit. Object. Lock. Unlock. Selected nodes. Okay, see if that works. Bend. Yeah, okay. That works. Okay, now I think we twist this. You got oh, this is all locked. Okay, let's go to left shoulder, edit, object, unlock. Okay, let's try this now. Twist. Twist. Okay. And then the hands go side to side. Okay. That works. Okay, this. I just moved him again. Edit, undo. Okay, we got to twist his arm here. Fox, the odd scale of railings. What if we think that since the world's bigger than them, and with Bruce and Conrad being smaller would mean that them being together during their existence is fate? Well, you know, I tend to think it's more like they live in a world that doesn't fit them, you know. But they still exist, you know. Bend this, you know. I think I think that you can. You know, I see what you mean about that, Arc Fury, about fate and all that, because like that everything is so preposterous sort of around them that and they're still together. It's kind of absurd that you know, that they're you know, that against all odds, even with crooked with the wrong size railings, they're still together. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I can see fate in that. Yeah, definitely. So now this leg should probably come up a little bit more. Bend, so it's up about where his is. Okay, so I think they're starting. Okay, now his Conrad's fingers aren't right. They're kind of like tense, and they've got to be relaxed. So let's see if we can do that. Bend this. I'd rather kind of bend them. Okay, I just messed him up again. All right, let's see. Bend this down. And this one, so that they don't look tense. They look kind of relaxed. And this one, see, bend it up in here so that I can bend them here and here. Okay, and then these two, bend them down just a little bit, and then bend all three knuckles so that they I think they live in a world of irony. You know, it's like it's almost like a dream world where everything is you know, it just doesn't seem to be realistic, but they still you know, and the fact that they are still together shows a kind of that it is fate. Yeah, I see your perspective there. Okay. Bend. Let's bring this over side to side. And this one is going to bend out. Okay. This one's going to bend in. Okay, it looks a little more relaxed now. Okay, so now save this. Now let's bring, okay, now we've got to take, there's obviously something with his head. It's got to bend down a little bit so that their eyes, okay, and then we're going to close, this would be blink. So we're going to blink there. Yeah, they don't fit in their world, but yet they're still together. So, but they fit each other. Yes, they fit together, but they don't fit in their world, and I think that's kind of you know, but they're still there, but they're still in their world, even though they don't fit there. So now let's they're both of their eyes. Okay, so we're gonna take and go to blink. Okay, how about we try again? Blink. Oh, okay, it's because this keyboard thing is turned on, I think. Blink. Try again for the fourth time. B-L-I-N-K. Thank you. L-L-I-N-K. Thank you. Okay. Now you see we close their eyes a little bit, and it makes them seem like they're not so now his eyes might be a little too much. And Conrad's Bruce's eyes, they may not seem like that, but they are. They just come down a little bit more. And okay, that makes them look a little bit less robotic. Okay, and now let's find clothing for them. Now wardrobe. Let's find some clothing. Hipster outfit. Let's give Conrad the hipster outfit. Bruce, I mean. Let's see what he looks like with the hipster. You can't wear the hat because it'll kind of get in the way. But let's give him the hipster outfit. And I think the hat's gotta go. How do we find the hat? Hipster hat. Let's just hide it for now. And then we're gonna go and find some clothes. Now we can get rid of Conrad's shorts. They're sticking out of his pants. Cheerleading shorts. Okay, the shorts are gone. Conrad looks pretty cool. We got to give him hair and all, but he looks pretty cool. Now let's see about not Conrad, Bruce. Bruce looks pretty cool. And now we got to find something for Conrad that's going to make him look cool. How about if we put him in a suit? Let's just see what he looks like in a suit. Conrad. Yeah, I think he looks nice in a suit. Let's get rid of his cheerleading shorts. And yeah. And now we gotta, let's bring them back into their world. And then see what their world looks like around them. Okay, the hipster hat I think is just gonna go. Well, we'll keep it for a moment, for a while, because I could move their heads a little bit apart. It all depends on what kind of hair that Conrad has. Also, so let's go back here and turn back on their room here. Let's go to our camera and let's go to our Iray. Now it looks like Conrad is going through the his body is going through the so I might have to shorten Conrad's midsection a little bit. Chest. Cheat here. I cheat a little bit and scale it. Chest lower. All right. I don't think that's going to work. Scale. Let's go to these here and show hidden properties. There should be a Y scale. Yeah, Y scale. Let's see if we can get this. Okay, texture shaded. I'm going to just make his midsection a little bit shorter. Oh, darn, it moves him down. Okay, Y, abdomen, abdomen upper, Y, and abdomen lower, Y. Now we can take him and move him up. Conrad, move him up. Y. Translate. Now it looks like he's kind of sitting here. let's see. Okay, they look like they're both sitting through the floor. And they're both sitting into the, so we've got to move them. So let's put them both in a group. This could be the day they met. Yes, that was what I was thinking. Where they met, and they met in a place that was unlikely but likely. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's where they met, and so or this is their meeting, where they're meeting in this place, and they found love in this place. Create new group. This is going to be figures. Okay, now that they're one group, I can move them together. We're going to move them out and up. Edit, undo. We didn't want to do that. Undo, translate, figures. Okay, Y, translate. And let's see what we've got here. This looks like it's working now. Okay, how about Conrad's feet have got to come down. They've got to bend down. All right, let's get rid of these hidden properties now. We've got to right shin, bend, and bend. Okay. We're going to twist this out a little bit. Untwist it just a little bit. And we got some problems here with his pants, but we'll fix them. And since I made, oh no, I'm wondering if I've ruined this really bad, because making him so short like that. Okay, this leg's got to come down, bend, side to side, bend, and twist again. The hand has got to come up and twist. Okay. Let's go back now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's sweet, Arc Fury. That is so sweet. Very nice. Yeah, me too. Okay, let's give his foot a little bit of a bend. All right, let's put his twist here. Bend this out. Twist. Bend this down. Okay, I'm not sure where I want to put his hand. Bend. Okay, front, back. There we go. Bend. twist it a little bit. Make it go side to side. Twist it a little more here. I've been working with this so long that I've kind of gotten good at posing stuff, posing these figures. Now it looks like his foot is going through the floor. Don't think we need that. Edit, I just moved him. Yeah, he does look kind of restrained, but he's also in a suit, you know? So, but I think I think his hand looks restrained. So let's twist this, not twist this part. Let's bring out his knee. First bend. And let's bring his arm closer to Bruce. Twist. Bend. Okay. And yeah, it's there. If you know, it was hard to bring that around and get it up over his shoulders so it could be seen. But yeah, Bruce's hand looks it was just really hard to wrap that arm around and actually get it seen. It's almost going through his body. But yeah, Bruce's hand does look very relaxed. So let's see if I can bring this in just enough to put that arm on Bruce's leg. Bend on his. We're really pushing the limits of looks like his arm is going through his shirt, sort of. Bixby, stop. Bixby, stop. Okay, let's see. Bend. Okay, that at least gives him some kind of a touch there. What if we try to push Conrad just a little closer to Bruce? Yeah. And there we go. They're about as close as they could theoretically be. Now, and this. Pin that out. You can't really see those fingers, but I still like them to be right. Okay, so they're not going through his clothes. And this thumb one. Thumb 1. Okay. Something's going on outside. Just a minute. I got to take a look. I'll be right back. It's the trash removal people. It's like, it sounded like that there wasn't a truck out there, but somebody was rolling out the trash bins, and it's like, I thought, well, who would steal our trash bins? You know, trash cans, you know? And then so I got closer, and I could hear the truck out there, so I guess the truck's real quiet with these earbuds in. So I couldn't imagine anybody coming in and stealing our trash bins. Yes, they are very beautiful and admirable together. So I'm wondering if I need to. Okay, let's do dForce now on them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. They've got problems. The clothes have problems. And look at this. His hand now is going right through his twist, bend, twist, bend. Okay. Now, I'm wondering, okay, now, if, save this again. I'm wondering if now I think this has got to go side to side, so it looks like it's just hanging there again. Like, my God, that hand is almost as big as his head. All right, so and we've got to take and pull this hand up now. Hand, right hand, bend this up. Okay, it's still kind of going in through. Bend. Okay, this part right here, the thumb 1, up, down. Okay. Part bend. Okay, so, now, where's my camera? Okay, do I have my camera locked? Yeah, I do have my camera. No, I don't. Okay, so let's get this where we're going to kind of want it. And save this, and let's get let's edit, object, lock. Okay, I'm gonna lock his thumb again here. Don't lock his thumb. Lock the camera. Okay, figures, where's my camera? There's that. Lock the camera. Edit. Okay, there goes the trash. Edit. Object. Lock. Okay, the camera's locked. Okay. So now we're going to do simulation settings, and we're going to go into initialization, and we're going to keep start bones from memorized pose, and then we're going to go into, and we're just going to simulate everything here and see if their clothes are dForce. If there's anything here that's dForce, it will kind of drape off of them, because I don't like the way their shirt. Yes. See, their shirts are going to hang and drape off them. At least Conrad's shirt is, okay. Okay, I think I've got a better idea with Conrad's arm is maybe to bend it and put it here, twist, and put it there, bend that. Okay, now that looks a little better. Let's bend this out a little bit. Okay, and twist this a little more. And bring this finger in together, side to side. Bend it out a little bit. Okay, and this finger, side to side, bring that down a little bit. Okay. That looks like he's kind of participating a little more in this. Now I'm wondering if this shirt, if I can do something with this shirt, because this shirt is giving me, I'm not liking the smoothness of the shirt. And so I'm thinking, this is Conrad's shirt. I'm wondering if it has something called sub D on it. So we're going to go save this. Then I'm going to try to add some sub D. Edit, object, geometry. Okay, so that's already been converted to sub D. So I think I can come down here and up the level. Yeah, that just fixed those little, okay, sub D level. All right. That just fixed those little problems with his shirt. Okay, yes, that is near his heart. And yeah, I think that you know, you were very, very right, Arc Fury, that Conrad looked nervous and tense. And so that now, if I were to twist this foot here and so it goes over top of this, and then this foot like this, point it, bend it. He looks more casual there. But let's see, twist it a little bit like so that side to side here, twist it so that it's down there, like he looks more casual like that, and twist this like this. Yeah, like he's not about ready to run off. And now I've got a little problem here with his pants. I think I'm going to simulate the scene again and see what happens if his shirt, I want it to kind of hang a little bit here, and maybe this will fix too. Stabilizing simulation. Now is it going to simulate? Alright, I guess that's it. Okay, let's see. Let's now. I think they're ready for some hair. I've got a problem here that I'm going to have to fix with mesh grabber on his pants. And his foot might be coming through. Let's go to a perspective view and get a little closer and look at some of this stuff. Okay, see, he's got a problem there. Something's showing and something there. So let's fix his pants, okay? Conrad's pants should be down here. Pants. Pants. Why did you drop me up there? Pants, okay? Yeah. Well, the thing is that it's only so close I can make them. And YouTube might complain. I'm always very conscious about about keeping YouTube happy. Okay, there's one part that's better now. We got to fix this part down in here and out. Let's see if that fixed it. Almost. Okay, there. Now it's got Conrad's leg is going right through his other leg, so we got to bring this out some, bend it out. What's wrong here with my keyboard? Okay, bend. Okay, that looks good. And now these fingers have got to get bent in. Bend. Bend. So his hand looks more relaxed too. As well. These fingers. Bend. And all right. That finger's got to come out. And okay, this finger's going to come like this. This finger's going to go like this. And like this. Side to side. This finger's going to go like this. And then I'm going to bend the hand out just a tiny bit. It's pushing his clothing the right way. There we go. Now, let's go back to the camera view. All right. Okay, I think we're ready to work on the hair. We're going to give him, I think the, we're going to give him the, what's it called? Tasseled hair. T-O-U. Tasseled hair. This is for Bruce. He's going to have the tasseled hair. And I'm going to make it real short so and I think I'm going to try to get him to put the hat on again. We're going to go to poses with the hair because he's going to have a hat on. But we still have to have, where is it, shorn? Okay. Now let's see what happens when we do the hipster hat. There's a head, hipster hat. Turn it on. Yeah, that looks good on him. And but we're gonna have to pull his head over some, side to side, and his neck a little bit. twist it a little bit. All right, there we go. And save this. And now we've got to give Conrad some hair. And I have no idea. I'd like to give him some some braids and stuff, but I don't know if I have anything that cool. But we're gonna look. Let's see what this looks like on Conrad. I'm not sure that I like long hair. I'm not a big fan of long hair on men, but diesel hair. Okay, this is for Genesis 3 male. Hair, shoulder length. Let's see if we can get it to fit right. It doesn't look right on his forehead right now, but it should snap down into his forehead. Let's see what they look like in Iray. No, doesn't look right. And the light's coming from below. It's got to come down rather than up at them. But it's starting to look okay. But the hair isn't right for Conrad. Let's see, diesel hair. It's good hair, but I just don't know if it's right. Let's see, what about this Elliot hair? Yep, Elliot hair for Genesis 3. Male. Hair, short hair. That looks I think that looks kind of cool if I can get the hair from and I think I might have some settings. Let's see, hair. No, it's still a little bit kind of funky. Let's see, let's try. I can always come back. I don't think it's that bad, but I think maybe something short and shorn might look good, but let's see what we've got here. I have this whole set that was some really cool, so we're gonna look. I have another. This is afros, I think, but I'm gonna I think I have this kind of like greased hair that, okay, this one. All right, where I go with this afro style, but then I have a ton of shapes that go with it. It's like every kind of shape you can imagine. So, all right. And now, oh, that looks nice just all by itself, but let's see. Let's go to shaping and click the hair. Where's the hair? Afro. Okay. What if we do something like longer style? Flat top style. That's the flat top style. I like that better, but How about the rounded style, short and curly? Yeah, I think that looks really nice there. Okay, now let's go to my light, spotlight, and let's bring it up and down. Texture shaded. Let's see how that works. Let's go back to camera view and Iray. Let's get rid of that shadow behind them so it's pointing down. I think it could even come down a little bit more. This looks really nice now. It looks so real. Let's see now. Let's go back to my spotlight, and I want to bring it up a little bit more. Well, that was a lot. And let's go to Iray. Texture shaded. Let's turn back on my spotlight here. Spotlight is where? Up here. Spotlight. Let's see so I can see where it's pointing at. Spotlight. And let's go to display. Visible in viewport. Okay, here we go. Now we can bring it right in about here. Camera. Now let's see what it looks like in Iray. It's going to put shadows under their chins if it's too high. They are very beautiful. I think they're ready for some hair. You're funny. Okay, there's not too much shadow under their chin, but I think the light's got to be more centered. Spotlight. It like come over this way a little bit more and texture shaded and in like that. Now go back to my camera view. Let's see what this looks like. Still have this shadow behind them. Now, okay. I have to think about this. Like, I still see that shadow behind them, and it's like, okay, does the shadow become bigger the further back I go? Oh, okay. I think it becomes less if okay. What I do is I take and put two spotlights on them and put them kind of up close. So it's not so big. Let's see about what that happens there. So they each have like a spotlight, but it's up close. So it's, see, the closer that I move the spotlight, it's then the lower I can make it. Yeah. Yes, that made me laugh about, I think they're ready for hair. I don't listen to myself sometime. Camera, spotlight. All right, let's go texture shaded. All right, I'm going to make this his own little spotlight, and we'll take and move it like from the left like this and maybe like down a little bit. Okay, and then edit, duplicate, node. Okay, and we're going to take this one and move it over here and make that his spotlight like this. Okay, so if they're closer, Okay, now let's see what happens, what this looks like in the camera. I could have just ruined something terribly. Well, they're going to be really bright. But let's see what happens to the shadows behind them. This is how we learn. Okay, so the shadows now aren't behind them. They're kind of off to the side. But if I lower now the brightness of the camera, of the lights, they may not project as far, so that you won't see the shadows. And so let's see what happens now when we go to our spotlights and we lower, and I'm going to have to put a spotlight on their lower section too. So let's go to 1. And this one here, spotlight, where are my spotlights? There's the other one. There's 1. And the other one's down here, I think, at the bottom. Let's go to 2. Edit, create new group. Spotlights. Spotlights. Okay, so they're both in here now. And spotlight 2. Let's bring that down to 1. I think I might even bring them down a lot now. So 1. All right, let's bring them down even to get a little bit more. Just do that. Yeah. And his spotlight, let's bring his down. That got rid of the shadows on one side. Now this one's going to get rid of this one. Okay, but they're a little bit low, so let's bring these up to like 5 or 8. Just until the shadow starts to show. And the same here with his light. Let's bring that up to 8. 8. Okay, that's a little too high. Let's go to 6. All right, and now what happens if we warm them a little bit? Makes them look a little bit. Spotlight 2. Warm it a little bit. Okay, I don't know if I like that. I'm going to undo the warming. I like them kind of on the a little bit on the white kind of cool light, because it's that neon is kind of a cool light. It's not a warm light. And so if I make it too cool, it's going to look incandescent rather than neon. Okay, now I'm going to take and make another light. I'm going to take this one of these lights here. I got one selected. Edit. Duplicate. Okay, and now we're going to go to spotlight 3, I guess this would be. And texture shaded. And now I'm going to bring this out and in. We're going to select spotlight 3. And we're going to bring this out up like this and kind of get their lower midsection here. Okay, we're going to bring this over so it's in the center. We're just going to light them up a little bit. I think that's too much here. Front and over. Okay, let's see how that does it. Now is his hand. Okay. We're gonna, I don't think I can push that hand over any more than it is. Okay, now let's go back to our camera view. Now this center light, we might want to give that, pull that out a little bit. Yeah. Spotlight 3. we're going to pull this out a little bit so it gets a wider light. Okay, and camera. And I might have to give it a little bit more power. I just want to light up their legs a little bit more. About a tiny bit more. 8. We'll go 1, 9. Let's go 3. Okay, now let's give Conrad 5 o'clock shadow, like a slight beard. Make him look a little more distinguished. Okay, now we can hide these lights, I think. Spotlight, display. Okay, so they're out of our way a little bit. Now, save this. And let's give Conrad some facial hair. Yes, he's gone beyond puberty. Okay, that's a very good question. The brighter the light, the darker the shadow. There's a third aspect, and that's distance, okay, from your subject, okay? So, and I don't understand it completely because, you know, I watched this video on YouTube about, you know, but when you move the light further and closer to your subject, the shadows become harder or softer, okay? And I'm not sure exactly which one is which, because I have to really think about it when I try to, and I don't want to say which one is which, but that's, like you can see, these shadows are kind of hard, but they're not completely hard, okay? So I think when you move it further away, the shadows become softer. I'm not sure. But, and when it's really close and bright, the shadows become harder, okay? And so, but yeah, that's why this is called physics-based rendering and physics-based, because the lights, they have done they've tried very hard to make the lights completely adhere to physics. Like it would be nice to just to be able to say to the stairs, don't accept shadows. But they won't. But the people who created Iray and everything have decided you can't do that. Yeah, well, very good, Arc Fury. So the people who created Iray, they won't allow. It's NVIDIA, okay? They created Iray, and they created like the laws in this program of the physics of the lights, and there used to be in this program there used to be a rendering engine called 3D Light. It's still here, and it wasn't as stringent towards physics, so you could literally say you could click on the stairs and say don't have shadows, and so the stairs, or don't have shadows from this light. But Iray is they're very different about Iray, where Iray, they have decided that Iray has to be 100% follow physics, and So there are ways around that. Like I could render the stairs and then render them and then put them on the stairs. You know, there's ways around it, but not with Iray. Iray, and sometimes that really bothers me. That that why would it hurt to just say, don't let this light cast shadows on the stairs? What would that hurt? But the thing is that when you want the lights to be really follow physics perfectly, that's when you say, oh, thank God that they don't allow that. Because because then you smile because the physics work, and the physics work the way they're supposed to. So I don't really, it doesn't bother me that that they do that, that they're very strict about the physics. To a degree, there are a few rules that get broken, but it's kind of rare. Now look at this is facial hair. Look what we got here. Let's see what this is. Billy Goat beard. Oh, this looks short beard. Let's see what this looks like for Conrad. Come on. There we go. Conrad's got a little beard now. All right, let's I think this is ready to render. Conrad looks really cute now. I think his one of his eyes is lazy, so I got to go in and fix one of his eyes. Looks like it's pointing in. Texture shaded. It doesn't look like it is here, but it is. Okay, I'm gonna get up close and look at his eyes. From the particular angle that I'm looking at, his eyes look a little bit. Let's see. Come on, look at me, Conrad. Yeah, I think this eye could come over just a tiny bit. Just in case. All right. And let's bring this one over. All right. And let's take a look at, all right. They probably weren't, but okay, let's go back to my camera. Let's go back to Iray. Yep. And so here we go. Now, I think these guys are ready to, his eyes look better now. Yeah. They're ready now. We're ready to render these pink. This is called Pink Paradise. So, I do that because when I'm in the game, like my 3D games with Alexios, and I'm always telling him, because he'll look over here and look over there, and I'm trying to take a picture of him in the game, and I'll say, well, come on, Alexios, look at me, because and then finally he'll look right at me, and then just for a moment I say, oh, you're so shy. So all right, now okay, we're gonna try to render this. Okay, so let's go to our render settings. I think it's done, so let's go. We're at 10,000, the 4x5 render settings. Let's go maximum samples, maximum time, and this is going to be 7. And So there we go. Now, all right, save. All right, so we're ready to do a render. Yeah. All right, so let's do a render. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at everything really up close, okay, and see if everything looks right. So remembered, rendered. This is when, you know, when it gets rid of all the dots and I have to render the image. And once they're rendered, then it might help them get remembered. Okay, we got a problem with his hat. It's going right through poor Conrad's head. So we got to fix that. Okay, I got to bend the hat up. Okay, so, all right, cancel this. And I think Bruce's hair should be darker. Well, let's just take a look at some of the other stuff here. Okay, Bruce's shirt, his skin is coming through his shirt. We got to fix that. He's got his skin coming through his shirt there. And all this looks fine. His fingers look fine. Conrad's pants look okay. All right, so those are the only problems I really see here. Is the hat's going right through his head. We got to bend it a little bit. Or move his head further away. Yeah, see, his hair is too light. Yeah, that's why I keep their eyes, I make them like that so that they look relaxed. Conrad looks almost like he's a Buddha or something. He's meditating. So, okay, so I got to remember these spots here that we got to fix. We're going to give we're going to give Bruce some darker hair so it matches his eyebrows. Okay, I think I canceled this. Yeah. And we got to fix the hat, and we got to fix Bruce's shirt. Okay, close this. There's where we got to fix Bruce's shirt. Okay, so let's get our perspective camera. I think I'll do the shirt first. Where is Bruce's shirt? Bruce. And his shirt. Shirt. Now we go here to Tool Settings. Geometry Editor. And, no, not Geometry Editor. Mesh Grabber. Let's pull this up. Pull that up. I think we got it. Pull this up a little bit here. Okay, now we got to take care of the hat here. Okay, now, all right, let's take care of the hair, the tousled hair. Let's go here to Smart, here. Face, okay, hair. Okay, we need materials. And where is the hair? Okay, let's filter by context. Okay, there it is. And hair, materials. Let's go with black and see what that looks like. Because his eyebrows are pretty dark. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, now let's go to the other hat. And let's go out of here first for a moment. There's our hipster hat. And hopefully we can actually, it's going to let me tool settings. Mesh grabber. Okay. Okay. Let's just pull this in a little bit. There. Okay. Oop. Now my contacts. All right. I think that looks better. And I think I'm going to open Bruce's eyes, Conrad's eyes a little bit more. Okay. Follow your advice here. Eyes. Okay, currently used. Where these eyes blink. There we go. They look just a little bit less okay, now I think that was it. Let's go back to the camera view. Let's save it again and give it a render. It was the hair, the hat, and we fixed his eyes too. Thank you very much for the tip on the eyes. List of corrections. Bruce's hat. Yeah, clipping into Conrad's head and Bruce's shirt. And you were very helpful to suggest that his eyes were probably a little bit too sleepy looking. That was very helpful. And Conrad's hair color. No, Bruce's hair color was not quite right. Yeah. So there we go. Conrad's eyes are still a little bit I think it's the size and the color of his eyes that do that. They like his eyes like suck in all the light, but Conrad's eyes kind of don't suck. They're lighter, and they don't have quite the same realism that these eyes have, but I think they'll be fine. Yeah, thank you very much for the tips. So let's save it and play with Conrad's eyes. Let's give him some different eyes and see what happens. And I'll save it so if I have to come back, then I've got his eyes saved in the file. So let's just play with his eyes and see if I can get some more realism out of them. It's not like they're bad or anything, but they're when I look at these eyes, they look so much more realistic. These just like they're just painted, you know? Yeah, it is. If it's okay if it's a little sleepy because they're kind of in this. They're in love, and that can make you. That's gonna make your eyes relax a little bit, and so that's why. And especially if they were kissing, then their eyes might actually even be closed. So yeah. All right, Conrad's eyes, I mean, they don't look that bad from a distance, but let's change his eyes. We're going to save this and let's switch his eyes around with some other eyes and see okay, we're going to type 8.1 cuz the eyes that are for these 8.1 figures are very realistic. Let's first go with them well, let's go with these Bruce eyes, but maybe the blue ones get or a different color, lighter color. But what about Pablo's eyes? Let's see, materials, eyes. We give Conrad some green eyes. Now let's go look at them up close. Oh, they're just not quite right. But the brown ones might. No, they still kind of just stick right out. How about Jazz's eyes? Okay, now those are a little better. Let's look at it from the camera view. It's kind of hard to tell, but they're better than the other ones. So, but let's try a few more. Let's go to Alex Capital's eyes. Oh, now these ones I think I like. Now, let's go to perspective view. Yeah, I think they're just light enough, but yeah, I think they're better. They're better than the other ones were. At least, you know, you can't say they're better because, you know, they're just better in this situation. What if we go with the really dark ones? Oh, I think they're even better. Let's go perspective. Well, you know, the whites of his eyes are a little bit too white. But let's try let's find this guy's eyes and see if he's got a few other shades. Oh, here they are. Here he is. Bruce's eyes look so real. Okay, let's go with these light brown eyes for Conrad. Those are too light. I can give him two different color eyes. Let's try these brownish green kinda. No, the brown eyes. Dark brown. I think they need a little bit more color, separation there. I think I like these better because the whites aren't quite as white. I think it's called the sepula, maybe. I think scapula or something like that. That's the white. Where's the white? Something like that. It's got to call. We can give him lipstick, white eyelashes, makeup, wounds. Yeah, cuts on their faces, red lipstick. But I have all kinds of makeup for guys and stuff. But let's see what they look like now from the camera view. I think he's going to look much, much better now. Yeah. His eyes just don't... Now, I want to get... go to... back to the perspective view and get really close to his eyes now. They look pretty real. Now there's a thing I can add to them, which is kind of like a water, and it doesn't look like it's there. I think I do that through here, through Michael 8.1, anatomy. Eyebrows, no. Add-on. Eyebrows, okay. Okay, now we're going to go, I'm quite sure it's here. Materials, okay, it's in here somewhere. It's going to be something that says iris depth. Okay, on, let's do that, iris depth. And there's also another thing that's called, tier line. Let's see what happens when we do this. Okay, I'm going to save this again. Tier line. Yeah, see, this just gave him this little bit of a tier line here. And it just adds to a little bit of the realism of his eyes. I think that did. Yeah, it did. His eyes have now something that looks a little more realistic. So, camera. Alright, so let's render now. Let's see if we've got... I think I was wondering if Bruce's shirt has a little bit... Yes, I have all kinds of figures. Pablo is beautiful. Oh yeah. He's as beautiful as his name is. Pablo's a little sexy Latin guy. Yeah, and he's beautiful. So yeah. Yeah, they do look better. And they're going to render even better. So, yeah, they do look better. More realistic. And so let's see if we fix the shirt. There's a tiny little speck right there that I'm probably not... And there's a speck right there that I got to fix. So I'll have to fix those parts now. But let's see. Let's make sure that there's nothing going through. And you know what? They're still too close to the step. They got the step going right through their back. So, cancel. Yes. So I got to slide them ahead a little bit more. Hopefully that's not going to ruin stuff. But I don't think it will, but let's see. Okay, I'll fix his shirt first. I gotta see exactly where it is that I gotta fix it. The all-seeing eye. Speaking of eyes. Yeah. Okay, where's the shirt? It's right up, right here. Okay, and there's a tiny little speck right there. And this looks okay. And then I've got to pull them ahead a little bit. So let's close this. Let's get a hold of Bruce's shirt again. The Hipster shirt. Let's go back to tool settings. Mesh grabber. I've got mesh grabber on. I'm not supposed to have that on, but okay, now perspective view. Okay, we got a spot right here somewhere. It's not showing, but it's here. Doesn't make it easy to find it. I gotta pull this out a little bit here and here and here, just in case. Not that's too much. Let's see if that looks okay. Now we've got a little speck in here. Okay, I think that's that. And now we got to grab them both. They're both in a group together. Figures. Okay, and pull this out a little bit. And just pull them away from the stair. The stair is going right through their body. Okay, texture shaded. Figure Z. Okay, let's make sure that they're... Okay, he's got a problem with his shirt not being tucked in, but you can't really see it. But I don't think it would be a bad idea to fix that. So this is Conrad's shirt. Okay, shirt. This. Push that in. Shirt. Okay, and a little bit here. And let's see what's going on here. And he's got a problem with his pants right in there. Did that fix it? Almost. Okay, and his shirt. I think it looks fine here. His shirt again. He's got a problem with his shirt right here. Okay. Now it doesn't look like they're going right through the step anymore. Okay. Now, okay, his hand. Okay, we gotta go here. We gotta move his hand a little further away from his pants. See how his hand is making his pants separate. Bend it. Just a little bit. There. Okay, this looks good. I think I'm going to push this leg down a little bit, bend it, and then lift this leg up. And then side to side. Okay, so he looks a little bit, so he's not. That looks good. Now I think there's a problem with his foot not actually being on. Yeah. There are problems with his feet as well. Twist. Okay, just so it doesn't look quite as bad here. I'll bring this in a little bit. Bend. Okay. I'm getting sleepy myself. Oh, you've got to go. Well, that's fine. I'm going to be done probably in about 10 minutes. So you have a wonderful, wonderful night, Arc Fury. Big love to you, buddy. You take care. I'll see you again. This is it. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's 3 o'clock in the morning where I live. So, yeah, this is it. And so, I think we got it. So, gonna hit render. Well, thank you very, very much for that compliment on my voice. I'm glad it is. So, I'm glad that it's soothing to you. And, thank you very, very much. I'm going to be done. I think I'm going to be done. If his shirt doesn't need any more pulling out and all, I think we're going to be done here, and we're going to let it render for a couple hours. And thank you for your help on this as well. Okay, so that part of the shirt is done. Let's see about this part. Please, please. Okay, yep. It's all good. It's good, good, good. Now I want to see Conrad's legs. Let me see your legs, Conrad. All right. They look like they're his shoes are over his other legs. You can't. There's not enough light to tell if it's like going right through. So it looks good. Yes, you talked about being tired, and it got me tired. Ah. So, all right, we're going to let this render now. It's done. It's done, done, done. Conrad's shirt looks good. The hand looks good here. It's kind of going a little bit into his shirt, but it would probably be, he's probably hugging him and pulling it in. This beard looks really nice on Conrad. I love that kind of curly, short hair like that. It's beautiful. Very nice. So yeah, we got it. These guys are, they have their thing. He's got a slight little bit of a beard. Just very slight. I could have given him more, but he looks fine the way he is. I just don't think he needs it. So, all right, very good. Yes, I wanted to make sure that his legs didn't look like they were going right through each other. So we're gonna leave it right here. with these two guys. So there, that's gonna do it. So I'm gonna let it render. How many iterations have we got here so far? Did I stop it? No, it should still be oh, it's over here. Okay, 52. So it's going really fast. So this will be done probably in about 20 minutes. And if you notice, well, there's still, you see all these little dots and stuff. Those have to all become smooth. He's got some little sparkles. They're called fireflies. These little teeny sparkles here. They've got to all render away. There's a lot of fireflies in here too. And they've all got to go away. They're kind of like, it's because it's so dark in this room that the light is just kind of reacting really strange. When you have a really dark room, dark image and everything. And overall, this is, well, you can't tell because it's not an Iray. So, all right, very good. You have a great night, and I will see you again the next time. Take care. Thank you, Arc Fury, for hanging out with me. And please like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and leave comments if you like what I have done here, if you have any questions, or if you would like me to do any certain kind of scene. If you'd like me to make a scene, all right, let me know. All right, thank you very much. Good night, Arc Fury. Yes, I did have a good bunch of them, and if I'm going to try to get to bed without eating. I'm on a diet, so I'm trying to not eat tonight. So if I can just drink some water and go to bed, then I will have accomplished a lot. Oh, thank you for the heart and the beauty.